Ethereum has 1 million developers. Algorand has better tech instant finality, 6000 TPS, $0.001 transaction fees, but only 2000 active developers. Why? The barrier migrating from Ethereum to Algorand means learning a complete new language, which is Python or TIL, understanding a radically different state model, boxes slash global slash local versus mappings. The cost will be your projects should be around 3 to 5 months for rewriting contracts. High risk of introducing bugs during manual conversation. Current alternative falls short. Manual conversation, which is slow, error prone, or requires deep algorithm expertise. Documentation alone, which is step learning curve or no automation. No tooling bridge the gap. So our solution is AlgoMint. What we build, AlgoMint is an AI-powered web IDE that converts Ethereum Solidity contracts into production-ready Algorand smart contracts and deploy them in under 3 minutes. How it works? So you can paste and analyze your Solidity code. Real-time AST analysis detects pattern, warns about unsupported features, shows complexity metrics. AI conversion, our Gemini 2.5 AI model intelligently transfers Solidity to Algorand Python, which is semantic translation, not just syntax. It handles complex pattern and modifiers subroutine guard functions. So then you can compile and deploy through our PuaPy compiler generates till bytecode, one-click deployment to Algorand testnet or mainnet via Pera wallet, no manual setup needed. So the key innovation is the AI as a compiler. We use LLMs to handle semantic translations between fundamentally different blockchain architecture. Traditional compilers translate syntax. Gemini translates intent understanding that Solidity, implicit storage patterns, and new explicit declaration in Algorand. So the result is we have almost 96% compilation success rate in under 3 minutes. Zero knowledge you have about Algorand, but you can get started. So let's move on to the live demo. Here I am pasting a basic Solidity contract. Now I will convert it to Algorand by convert button. Gemini analyzing the code and the contract is converted. Here is the Algorand Python equivalent notice how mapping become box map, message.sender become txn.sender, and the transfer function uses Algorand's ERC4 standard. Now we can compile through our PuaPy compiler. So the contract is now compiled. PuaPy compiled this to AVM bytecode. Here's the approval program till. The IDE also generated the ERC32 app specification automatically. We have also built an AlgoPy visualizer so that developers can easily understand the contract without understanding the whole AlgoPy code, and it will be also easy for understand for front-end developers. So now we are deploying our compiled contract on Algorand testnet. Here I am connecting with Pera wallet from my phone. After connecting to the wallet is connected. Now we can deploy to testnet. I have signed the transaction from my phone. And the contract is now deployed to Algorand testnet. Here we can see app ID, the transaction hash, and ERC32 and ERC56.json file. And here is the transaction hash of deployed contract, which I have deployed now. So for market opportunity, our targeted market is the Ethereum DeFi projects expand to Algorand for lower fees, instantly finality, like DEXs for and lending protocols, and enterprise for blockchain teams, rapid prototyping, and for Algorand developers, we have implemented AI code assistant for faster development, and for education, onboard Solidity devs to Algorand ecosystem. The market size is approx 1 million plus Solidity developers all over the world. Algorand ecosystem growing 40% per year. So our vision in AlgoMint makes Algorand accessible to every Solidity developers, unlocking a million developer migration. We are not just building a converter, we are building the bridge between the world's largest smart contract developer community and one of the most technically advanced blockchains. That is the AlgoMint.